This is the tutorial for the treble twist as featured in my pattern, the Quirkier Cowl. I've started out my swatch with the few rows leading up to the treble twist in the pattern. What you will need is a stitch marker, a removable stitch marker, and then of course your project. I'm going to show you the first one because it's slightly different than the subsequent ones, and then I will show you two more, and hopefully that will be enough to help you out with this funky stitch. So let's get started. First, we will chain 3, and I'm using US terminology. We will do 4 treble crochets. This will count as 1 treble crochet. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you're only going to go to the final loop. I suppose I should have said that earlier. You will leave all of these loops on. You will not finish out any of the stitches. So if you need to pause and go back, go ahead and do that. Now we will take the hook out, we'll slide it out, and then we're going to turn the hook around and put it back through the stitches the wrong direction. Then we're going to twist the hook, but not the work. So the work still stays in this direction. And we want to pull a bit snug if you can. And you're going to yarn over and pull through the first loop. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So now what we've done is we've created these spaces that we're going to now work our way back through to get the hook back to this side so that we can start our next twist. So we'll yarn over, insert the hook in this space between the stitches, and you're going to want to, when you flip it over, get my thumb out of the way here, pick up and hide this this strand that we created when we twisted and worked. So we'll do 5 single crochets across into chain 1, and then we'll work, I don't think I caught that piece in the back. There we go. So we'll work 1, 2, 3, 4, and because this is the first stitch, we don't have another stitch to work in, so we're going to dive down between the chain and the first stitch, and that's where we're going to put our last single crochet. Now, when we turn our work back the right way, because it's such a small swatch, it really flips on me. So now we've created our first twist. So we'll go ahead and work 5 treble crochets in the next one in each of the next 5 stitches, making sure to keep that last loop on your hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, to the last loop. Now we're going to slide our hook out. You can take your stitch marker and we're going to place it on the last loop of the previous stitch, which sometimes works like that if you're not trying to juggle too many things. So we're just going to pop our stitch marker on there because we want that stitch to stay where it is. I want that stitch to stay where it is while we twist the rest of our live stitches. So once again, we'll slide the hook out and then work it back in. Uh-oh, gotta watch that last one. Sometimes it likes to try to get away from you. So slide it on. Now we twist the hook, but not the work. And we'll yarn over, pull through our first loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we're going to take this stitch with our marker, slide it onto the back end of the hook, making sure that you catch all of your yarn. And then we're going to yarn over and pull through the last 2. Now that connects the back of this stitch with the front of the first stitch, which helps to keep everything in place. Chain 1, and you're going to go in between the stitches for your first single crochet. So insert, pull up your loop, yarn over, and catch this. You want to catch this strand that goes across the stitches, as you can see. So we'll make a single crochet, and then between each of these stitches there's a space, and that's where you're going to go. And you're going to again want to work over this thread that goes across this side and grab the one that's on the back, and we're just going to tapestry crochet right over them. We're going to hide them. So that was 1, 2. Sometimes it takes a little effort to find the space. 3, 4, and this last one gets really smushed, and so you do have to kind of separate them. If you can see around my big fingers here, to get your hook into this last, or in between these last 2 stitches. And 5. So now we have 2 twists. If you can see those. Okay, so we'll do one more because those are the only stitches I have left here. So we'll yarn over twice. 1, 2, 3. Make sure you grab all your plies. 4. And 5. So once again, we'll want to grab our stitch marker and we're going to put it into this stitch. This yarn likes to split a lot. Maybe it was not the best choice for a tutorial. Okay, so we have this. We are going to slide the hook out and then put it back in the wrong direction. Twist, uh-oh, lost a loop. It happens. Twist the hook, and then we'll pull snug a bit and yarn over through 1, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2. Then we're going to come back, grab our stitch marker stitch, pull that up, thread it onto the back of the hook, and then we're going to yarn over and pull through these 2 stitches as well. So now we have connected the back of our stitch, of our current stitch, with the back of our previous, with the front of our previous stitch, excuse me. So we can get rid of that guy. And now we will chain 1, and going in between the stitches, we'll insert, pull up, single crochet, and then between each of these stitches, pull up and single crochet across the top, making sure we want to grab these strands, cross strands on both sides. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then really stretch those out to find this last one. And 5. So now we have 3 treble twists on our work, and I'm working back and forth, where of course in the cowl you're working in the round. You will end up, I believe, going across the top in a single crochet. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, if I can get in there, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And that will lock in our treble twists in the direction that they should go. I hope you found this to be helpful and that it gets you on your way to making this treble twist. Good luck and happy crocheting.